Hey, grade 12, we've got Act Two done. So 2 down and 3 to go for Hamlet. And you should also be starting your tombstones now because Hamlet did speak to that epitaph and the quintessence of dust. So that's your signal that you should be working on your tombstones. And of course, all the information's in your course outline booklet. And you should also be working on your research paper because that's November 30th. And if you would like me to proofread your paper, I've already proofread one from one student. So they're ready to go. November 12th is the deadline for that. And your due date for the paper itself is November 30th. And we're probably looking at November 30th for the tombstones as well and your summaries for Hamlet. So lots of stuff happening in the next couple of weeks. Reminder, next week, we have a formal day on Tuesday for the Remembrance Day ceremony, and that will be at 10:45, so please dress up. And of course, if you can, support our veterans and the Royal Canadian Legion with the donation, and we'll have poppies handed out to you on that day as well. And then there's no school on November 11th, as that is Remembrance Day. Okay, here we go. Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Okay, so episode 2 or act 2, I've entitled this Theories and Revenge. In the first scene, Polonius doesn't trust his son at all, so he sends a spy, Ronaldo, to keep tabs on Laertes and what he's doing and report back. Polonius is more concerned for his reputation than anything, than the well-being of his son Laertes. And then as commanded, Ophelia comes in really upset that Hamlet has been acting strange, and Polonius acknowledges that maybe it was probably not the best idea for Ophelia to spurn him, his love and that kind of stuff. And now it's led to Hamlet acting out of character, Prince out of the stars. We hear later on. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are brought in. They're school chums of Hamlet's, not friends, but maybe more acquaintances than anything. They probably hung out in Wittenberg when they all went to school. But they bring those two guys in to find out what's wrong with Hamlet. Well, we already know what's wrong with Hamlet. His mother remarries, remarries his uncle, the brother of King Hamlet, and 2 months after the fact. So that's what's wrong with Hamlet. And of course, now Ophelia will learn more about the spurning of love in Act 3. So lots of things have happened to Hamlet during this time. The actors come in. We're having the prelude to the play within the play. The actors come in, and Hamlet's going to use the actors to test whether or not the ghost is true, and we'll see whether or not Claudius will react negatively to the play. And if he does, then the ghost is true. If he doesn't, then the ghost is false. It was basically a nightmare or a dream or whatever, and he's just going to move on. But if it's true, he knows what path he needs to take, because he's been playing all these games. And of course, he criticizes himself quite a bit that this actor can just on the spot quote a classical literary piece right on the spot with emotion and everything, and Hamlet can't even follow simple instructions of this path to vengeance and saving his father's soul from purgatory, and of course dealing with Claudius and having him be charged for the murder of his father. So we'll have to see what happens there. Okay, so there's Act 2. We've got 3 more to go. Climax of the play next week. And be careful out there with that storm coming on the weekend. And if you have to go out, be careful. But if you can stay in, please stay in. And we'll see you on Monday. Take care and be safe.